At some point in the last decade, you told yourself, just one more episode. You didn't plan to stay up late. You didn't plan to lose track of time. But you did. And here's the part almost no one realizes. That moment wasn't accidental. It was designed. Not by Hollywood, not by a studio executive, but by a former math nerd who once got so angry over a $40 late fee that he decided the entire system was broken. That frustration didn't just kill video stores, it quietly rewired how the world consumes stories. How long you watch, when you sleep, and what you now expect from entertainment. His name is Reed Hastings, and this isn't just the story of Netflix. It's the story of how a single decision trained billions of people to binge without noticing. Long before streaming, before red envelopes, before autoplay. He was just a kid in Boston. Born in 1960, he grew up in a household that valued discipline over drama. His father was a lawyer, his mother worked for the federal government. No one talked about becoming rich. No one talked about fame. What mattered was thinking clearly and standing on your own feet. He wasn't the loud kid. He wasn't charismatic, but he was curious. He loved systems, loved logic, loved understanding why things worked and why they failed. At Bowdoin College in Maine, he studied mathematics. While other students chased comfort, he chased difficulty. He even spent summers training as a Marine Corps officer. That wasn't about patriotism or prestige. It was about pressure, learning how to function when things were hard. After college, Reed did something almost no future billionaire does. He joined the Peace Corps. He was sent to Swaziland, now Eswatini, to teach math. Not to 20 students, not to 30, to nearly 800 students. Sometimes under trees, sometimes without textbooks, sometimes without electricity. When school was out, he hitchhiked across Africa with as little as $10. No safety net, no guarantees. Years later, he would say, "Starting a business is tame compared to hitchhiking across Africa with $10. That experience permanently changed him. It rewired his relationship with fear. Once you've been truly uncomfortable, failure loses its power. Back in the US, he applied to MIT. He was rejected. That moment matters more than most people think, because rejection didn't stop him. It clarified him. He enrolled at Stanford and earned a master's degree in computer science in 1988. Then he entered Silicon Valley, and almost immediately he was bored. He could write code, but writing code wasn't the point. Understanding systems was. So in 1991, he started his first company, Pure Software. It grew fast, really fast, but success exposed a problem. The more the company grew, the more time he spent managing people, not building. Meetings multiplied, politics crept in, bad hires slowed everything down. Pure Software still went public and sold for $700 million in 1997. But he walked away with a lesson he would never forget. Culture beats strategy, every time. One night, he rented a movie on VHS. He forgot to return it. The penalty? $40 in late fees. It wasn't just annoying. It felt unfair. Why punish people for enjoying something? Around the same time, DVDs were emerging. Smaller, lighter, easier to ship. He called an old colleague, Mark Randolph, and asked a simple question. What if renting movies didn't suck? No late fees, no due dates, no stores, just movies delivered to your door. In 1997, Netflix was born. At first, Netflix was tiny, Blockbuster didn't feel threatened. Why wait days for a movie when you could grab one instantly? But he understood something Blockbuster didn't. Convenience compounds. Netflix introduced subscriptions, unlimited rentals, no penalties. Then came the recommendation engine, software that learned your taste better than you could explain it. In 2000, Netflix offered to sell itself to Blockbuster for $50 million. Blockbuster declined. That decision would later cost them everything. By the mid-2000s, Netflix was thriving. DVDs were working. Most CEOs would protect that success, and he didn't. He saw broadband coming. In 2007, Netflix launched streaming. Critics mocked it. Too slow, too limited. A gimmick. He didn't argue. He waited. By 2010, streaming overtook DVDs, and the red envelopes quietly disappeared. Then came his worst decision. A price increase, a split brand, a new name, Quickster. Customers revolted. Netflix stock dropped 75%. Subscribers left. He didn't hide. He apologized publicly. No excuses. He reversed course. That moment saved Netflix. He realized licensing content wasn't enough. So Netflix bet $100 million on a single show, 2 full seasons, released all at once. A political thriller. It worked. Binge watching wasn't an accident, it was intentional. Netflix used data to predict what people would watch and how they would watch it. By 2016, Netflix originals dominated the platform. Entertainment went global. Netflix culture was radical. No vacation tracking, top of market pay, radical honesty, adequate performance got severance. The goal wasn't comfort, it was excellence. Today, Netflix spans nearly every country. He stepped back, becoming executive chairman. Real-time events, interactive shows, AI-assisted storytelling. Netflix's real competitor isn't Disney, it's sleep. He didn't invent movies. He reinvented how we consume them, all because a $40 late fee felt wrong. The lesson? Pay attention to friction, build systems that serve people, and never protect today at the expense of tomorrow. Because sometimes, just one more episode is how the world quietly changes.